Once again, it's your boy, the David Carnell here. We're going to talk about it all. Everything that helps you get money, get success, be successful, go where you need to go. That's why I call myself the CVO, the Chief Visionary Officer of not only my life, but this world. I bring vision. I bring inspiration. I bring you positive energy. And that's really my goal in life, to spread as much love and positive energy and success and help people win as much as I've won and as much as I continue to want to win, as much as I'm going to learn so you don't have to, so we can all win together, because you're going to need it out in this world with so many things going on. And I'm going to tell you, one of the reasons that you're not winning right now is mainly because your thoughts are defeating you. Your goals are not big enough. You're not dreaming big enough. I mean, you want to win. You're thinking about the car, the life, the house, the wife, the husband, where you want to go on vacation. Those things are all good. There's nothing wrong with visualizing and trying to really see where you want to go. But what about the actual goal to get there? What is the vehicle that's going to get there? Some of you have an idea. Most of you have an idea. I would venture to say everybody's had a $1 billion idea in their life. But the most valuable place in the world is the graveyard. Because a lot of ideas die there. Billions and billions of dollars worth of ideas. If they had just taken action, they probably wouldn't have been in the graveyard so soon. They probably would have lived their life a little better. They would have flown private. They would have gone on vacation to St. Bart's or Bali, where I was in December. They probably would have had a more successful life and changed the future of their family forever. So let's make sure that you don't make that same mistake. Your goals are just not big enough. Your vision is too small. That's why you're not winning. You need to dream big. You know what they say, you shoot for the moon, you hit the stars, then you're all right. But if you're just shooting for the sidewalk, baby, you're not even going to hit the front door. That's just how it goes. So we need to find a way to think big. And I tell people big stands for beyond imagination's grasp. That's what my definition of big is. Not just a little bit larger. Not just bigger than Sally, Susie, Marcus, Tyrone, Jim, Charles, whoever down the street has it. I'm talking dream big enough so it's beyond anything you could even imagine and grasp in your mind. That is big. Because even if you don't hit that, you're going to change generations. You're going to change lives. You're going to put yourself in a position where even when this looming economic crisis that's coming, you're going to be okay. You're going to be the ones that win. You're going to be part of that 1% that makes it. All of us can do that. All of us can do that. I mean, nowhere in life do you just kind of, I don't want to make it. Matter of fact, nowhere in nature does anyone not try as hard as they can, be as big as they can, eat as much as they can, live as high as they can. A spider makes a web as big as it can. A lion eats as much as it can. An elephant drinks as much water as it can. A cheetah runs as fast as it can. We humans are the only ones that decide that we're not going to give up our absolute best. And I think it's time for you to stop that if you really want to win. Let's not just talk about it. Let's really be about it. Any high-level sports, especially my sport that I play, golf, you play with only one objective. One thought. I want to win. And not just win, but win big. Win the most. I'm pretty sure LeBron wants to win a championship. He doesn't want to just win a game. He wants to win a championship. Baseball, they want to win the World Series. Hockey, Stanley Cup. That's the goal. Why should life out here in these streets be any different? Don't just settle for being okay, being comfortable, just kind of making it, being somewhat successful because you got a car, you got a house. None of that matters. What really matters is the big win, because that's what changes your life. My definition of freedom is having no walls, having no limitations, having no ceilings, as Lil Wayne said. I want to be able to stretch my arms out and feel nothing but what I want to feel. And I want to give my friends and family that same opportunity. That's success. That's big. When you can set everybody financially and mentally free by your efforts. That's what you should be dreaming about. you know? But now, at the same token, some of you guys need to examine the people that you have around you. That's why you're not winning. That's why your goals are small. You know, you've let a lot of other people who are not meant to see your vision, people that don't understand your vision, talk you smooth out of your legacy, of your history, of your vision, of your success, of your chance to make history, to retire your mom, to put your kids in a financial tax bracket that they don't even have to worry about anymore, to build a structure where money comes in because you have money. We'll talk about that at a later time. You let them talk you smooth out of it. And it's your fault because it wasn't their vision to even see. They didn't do anything wrong. The vision was given to you. You have to be brave and be bold and take steps out there on your own to make what you see, what the universe gave to you to see, than nobody else but you to see, to make it become a reality. That takes guts. That takes courage. That takes an ability to not only be scared, but still do it anyway and step into that greatness and make it happen, you know? But you got to stop seeking validation from unqualified people. You know, if they've not been where you've been or where you're trying to go, if they've not been where you're trying to go, you know, how are they going to tell you how to get there? If somebody's not been to the restaurant you want to go to, how can they tell you how to get to that restaurant? If somebody's not ever had 10 million, 20 million, 100 million, a billion in their bank account, how can they tell you anything about how to have that type of money in your bank account? Stop seeking validation because it's not advice. You're not asking advice because you know they don't know how to make your dream come true. They've never had a clothing line. They've never had a restaurant. They've never had a car wash. They've never built an app. They've never built a multi-million-dollar media company. They've never had a podcast. First off, stop asking unqualified people, how do I get there? What do you think? Don't worry about what they think. Just move. Take action. Most of you guys are going to say, okay, that's all good, David. I mean, that's wishy-washy. That's what we hear from everybody. But how do you think bigger? How do we do this? How do we accomplish this? CVO. 3 steps, 3 easy steps, right? First, sit down and write a business plan with an exit strategy, a final goal, a finish line, you know, and a destination for your idea. See, 99% of people try and start a business and they don't write anything down. I'm not even saying that you have to write a business plan. You could just write an outline, but get organized and really understand what you're trying to do, what problem you're solving for people, and what's your end goal. What does success at the end of that look like for you? Because you can't go anywhere if you don't know where you're trying to go. You can't go anywhere if you don't know where you're trying to take it. If I'm hungry and I want to go get something to eat, and I don't know where the restaurant is, I could be driving around all day, making all types of turns and lefts and rights and all day, and I could be running out of gas. When if I just gone on Google Maps or something like that, Waze, the restaurant actually was 1 left and 2 rights and literally a half a mile away, and I could have been there instead of wasting all day making right, left, and just not knowing where I want to go. You got to have a destination. You have to have a place to park your vision and say, okay, this is where we're going. Because when times gets tough, all you're going to have is your vision. And you're going to have to explain that vision and be able to create that vision and instill that vision in the people that are going to help you get there. That's what it means to be the visionary officer, the CVO, Chief Visionary Officer. That's what you're going to have to be for your company. You're going to have that vision, that idea, because it was given to you. Now you need to explain it to other people. So you have to have it written down so they can see it and you can manifest it to them. That's number 1. Now, take that goal, that end place that you're parking that goal. And you're going to have to 10x it, 20x it, 50x it, 100x it. Make it so big that it just doesn't even seem practical. It doesn't even seem real to you. Make it so big. I want to start an app company. I want to start an app. I want to design an app. I see it and I want to make a lot of money, and I want it to help people. It's got a good idea. I want it to help people, but I just want it to be an app and be successful, and I want to sell this many and see what happens. Okay, that's good. You want to have the app functioning and you want to help people and you have an idea and you've written it down. Good. Now, how about taking that idea for an app and turning it into a full-fledged technology company, something that will rival Apple? That's how big you need to dream. Take your tech company that makes some type of tech product and make it rival Tesla. Dream big. Elon Musk didn't just dream about making cars. He dreamed about fixing humanity and stop using fossil fuels so that they could stop all the mining and all these things and tearing down the ozone layer. He's not thinking about just having a space company that goes to Mars. He's thinking about mining the moon so we don't have child labor in South Africa and Uganda and Congo and all these places. That's thinking big. That's solving a problem. That's making it huge and making it happen. He's special, but you're special too. So number one, sit down and actually come up with a plan, an outline, and have an end goal at the end of the outline. What would success look like for you? Number two, take that end goal, that end destination, 10x it, 50x it, 100x it, makes it so big, it's just unbelievable that you could ever do anything like that. It doesn't matter whether you get there or not, but you need to believe that you have an opportunity to do that. And I promise you, you will start to see results if you just take action towards that humongous, unbelievable, unreachable goal. Remember, big, B-I-G, beyond imagination's grasp. That's what we're looking for. And finally, it's the most basic of basic things. You're going to hear me say it over and over again, and if you meet me, is take action. Just do it. Nike had something right there. Just do it. 3 letters, 3 words. Take steps and make it happen. Take massive action. It doesn't have to be perfect. Perfection is the enemy of results. Perfection is the enemy of the good. Perfection is the enemy of any idea you've ever had because you will never be able to get it perfect. It's not made for you to get perfect. What it's made for you to do is to take action and figure it out as you go. You don't have to know everything about how you're going to get there, but you have to know where you're going, and it has to be big enough to pull you through the bad times. So again, it's only 3 things you need to know. Take an actionable plan. Write it down. Write it down. Put an end goal to it. Don't just do the outline and say this, and this, and there's a car and a house at the end. No, an end goal to the company. Where do you think you could take it? Once you solve that problem, where do you think you could take it? Now, take that end game and make it beyond anything you could even ever fathom happen. If it's a clothing line, you want to be Gucci. If you're trying to start a healthcare product line, you want to be the biggest in that industry. If you want to start a media company, you want to try and rival CBS, NBC, Pixar, whatever. They all started from nothing. They all started with somebody writing something down on a piece of paper. You can do the same. Finally, just take the first step. Just move. Don't doubt yourself. It's okay to mess up. Failure is the key to success. Just fail fast and fail often and fail forward. Those are the 3 F's. Fail fast. Fail often and fail forward. Always learn from what you're doing. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. Matter of fact, if you have an idea, and it might be a great idea, but you have no idea how to do it, but you just get it going, you have beaten 99.9% of the people in the world that have any idea on anything. Most people never get started. And if you beat 99%, I think you can catch the other one. I believe in you. And I'm telling you, there is absolutely no reason you can't make this happen following those 3 steps. You're just not winning because your goals are just not big enough. It's the CVO, your Chief Visionary Officer. I believe in you. And I'll see you at the top.